Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and I'm continuing on with my series of Spider-Man reviews leading up to Spider-Man No Way Home in December, which is coming up very soon, about 3 more weeks. Yeah, about 3 more weeks, and then we're finally getting Spider-Man No Way Home. It's very exciting. But I just came back today from seeing Venom Let There Be Carnage, and I'm like, well, I reviewed the first Venom for my Spider-Man reviews, so now it's time to talk about its sequel. The plot is, Eddie Brock is still struggling to figure out his relationship with Venom, and while they are doing while they're trying to figure out their relationship, they have other problems. Cletus Cassidy is played by Woody Harrelson. He is trying to break his girlfriend out of prison and then team up and then to try and defeat Venom. And Venom and Eddie must culminate their differences, deal with their differences and defeat Cletus and Carnage in their reign of terror. If you guys like the ridiculousness of the first movie, this movie has it. This movie is dialed up to 11. It's like the first movie dialed up to 11, and if you like the comedy aspect to the first one, there's this guy on YouTube that I listen to, and he has basically said it's the Lots to Tank scene for like 90 minutes, and that's pretty much what it is. If you like the craziness of the first one, like that Lots to Tank scene, and if you would like that for a whole movie, this movie is that. Alright, so I really liked it for that. And getting into one of my favourite scenes in the first movie was literally Eddie trying to run away, and Michelle Williams needs to go as Venom and chase after him. That was one of my favourite bits of the first movie. So we actually got a whole bit of Michelle Williams' character going to try and find Venom because Venom and Eddie have broken up, and so she goes to find him. He goes back into her body, and then we see a transformation into She-Venom, which is so sick, and then she carries Eddie Brock out to the streets, which is that's just so cool. I liked that idea in the first one, which I wish that it was, that there was a spin-off movie that basically, I don't know, maybe Venom needs a break from Eddie and he attaches to Michelle Williams' character, because that would be so cool for me. And Woody Harrelson is fantastic as Carnage. He's great as Carnage. He is one of the best parts of the movie. And he is way better than Right. You could see him properly, because Carnage is red and Venom's black, so you could see them properly. And this movie teases Tom Holland as Spider-Man during the mid-credits. So I would think by the way that this movie has ended, there would have to be some sort of tie-in for No Way Home so Venom can be in it. But I don't think he would be a part of the Sinister Six. I think it would be one of those things where it's he comes in and he has a brief appearance, and then then Spider-Man goes into Sony's world, and then they kind of close the gap going alright, Tom Holland's now Sony Spider-Man. Yeah, so I think that leads me to believe that there's some sort of thing going on with Marvel and Sony, because again, Marvel and Sony, not Eddie Brock, Tom Hardy did post a picture on his Instagram a while ago of him wearing a cap that says Spider-Man No Way Home, and also he was put on the cast list a while ago, and he did say in an interview that the plan was to have Tom Holland Spider-Man in Venom 3. So there's something going down. And also, in the Morbius trailer, I think the worlds are merging. So they don't, because again, No Way Home was supposed to come out after Multiverse of Madness, which it still would have been a cool movie, but it wouldn't have made sense. So they did some rewrites to the script to fit before Multiverse of Madness, which made a lot more sense because then you see the events of the multiverse splitting. Then, because otherwise you wouldn't have seen it, because Scarlet Witch literally did the whole thing of breaking the barrier, and then you have Spider-Man obviously breaking the multiverse, and that's how you have all the Tobey Maguire villains and the Andrew Garfield villains into the MCU now, which makes a lot of sense. And so I'm curious to see what they do with this movie, with Spider-Man No Way Home and Venom. I'm curious to see, I'm excited to see what happens in No Way Home in regards to Venom, and also see Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield on the big screen again, or for the first time for me, because I didn't see any of the previous Spider-Man movies on the big screen until Holland, so this would be an awesome trip for me. But yeah, my ranking would definitely be I'll probably put it as Spider-Man, because it's not awesome as I expected, but it's not boring, but it's not disappointing. So definitely a Spider-Man, because it's a fun time. I think all these Spider movies are gonna be fun until we get to No Way Home, which is gonna be awesome, I think. I could be wrong. It could just be fun, but I'm hoping it to be awesome. But yeah, so guys, please hit the like button down below if you haven't already. Hit subscribe. Also hit the little bell icon to get notified of future videos I make. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.
Hey there. Subscribe to my channel. And also press this bell icon.